So we're here today. Hailey's getting ready to do some stuff with Toyota Media guys, and then USA Today is doing a big piece on her for coming into NASCAR and racing and all the stuff she's doing. So it's early in the morning. We invited everyone over to come check us out driving trucks and riding dirt bikes. The guys are going to show up a little later, maybe hit some ramps. So I think that's always cool. And we'll go out and hit some jumps in the trucks and maybe give some rides in the two-seater or the Polaris's. And it's really just a fun day, you know. We just wanted to make this work this morning so we could just get, you know, everyone's to get some content, you know. So it's cool. We're down in Mexico, and right when I got off the boat, they were like, "Oh, you taking pictures? You want the fish? We'll stuff it." And they had a whole system, right? And I was like, "Yeah, all pumped," you know, because it took like 4 hours to catch this fish. And I like sign all this stuff, and they're like, "Oh, credit card." This thing. Next thing you know, there's like $1,000 deposit, and then they take the fish, and then I guess what happened is, like months later, a semi truck pulls up, a full semi, and they back up and they take this huge box out. I'm like, "Dude, it's a fish," and then they pull it out, they slide it out. I'm like, "Well, this thing's plastic, dude."
They build it.
Yeah, I'm like, they just measure the fish and then call probably like China and order. And I'm like, "Man." And then
she snapped right off. Mechanic.
Well, that sucks. The front wheel break off?
Yep.
From hitting that hole too.
Yeah, what happened to the mule, Bob? Yep. Huh? What happened to the mule? Hailey kind of shredded it and then put me in.
See, I told you, everything I touch breaks.
Yeah. You guys
really quickly just kind of broke the wheel. Pretty much.
You already blew it, Hailey, or what?
Yeah, I think I blew it. Blew the real wheel right off of it.
Yeah, you can get in here. We'll go. Well, let's hit the jump.
Yeah.
There's some action for you. It's a normal day at the Deegan's, you know. And that's what, isn't this what all dads and daughters do? The jump will be cool, obviously. Yeah. You guys got that one jump that was good.
That back, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sweet.
They were like right when I landed. They were right like close. I was like, if I would have switched lines, they would have been pancakes.
Jump like this?
First time Hailey's been in this truck, so first time she's hit the ramp, so it should be interesting.
Like, sign me up.
In the pro class, and there's big rhythm sections, and I was trying to explain to her throttle here, blip here, like you don't you kind of take it for granted that, oh, they should know how to hit, right? You should know when to hit the gas, you should know when to hit the brake. But it is a technique you learn over years, you know? Like this here, you just hit, all this stuff you just hit by feel. You don't hit it by like mile per hour or nothing, you just hit it by feel. Just from hitting jumps for so long, you know? But the goal is to take that ramp and build a metal landing and take it to demos like at like NASCAR, like Monster Energy demos. It would be pretty cool, you know? People would freak out.
Your truck's so soft, Dad.
Yeah, it's got
your landings are amazing. Like I could do this all day.
Yeah, it's got huge shocks on it.
Yeah.
So we'll get the drone shot, a couple more of this, and then I'll let you drive, and they can shoot you all over the track where they want to shoot you.
Well, they're gonna launch the drone next, I think.
Yeah.
Guys.
We just got done hitting the ramp. It was a lot of fun, actually. Like Dad's truck is a lot softer than mine. The landings don't hurt as much.
Having a track like this is just why we did so well at off-road, you know?
Yeah.
Like you come out and you be able to drive all the time. It's like her confidence has gotten so good just by, you can see how she turns and get on two wheels and drive like that. It just comes from just practice non-stop, you know?
I noticed her driving changed as soon as you pulled onto the track. Like as soon as you pulled out, I was like, oh, I can't let Dad show me up. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, she breaks a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Nah, you're
As we
pretty good
witnessed.
on it, actually.
The track, the pro I'm usually good at not breaking. The Polaris is I break a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's times she'll come off a corner so loose and sideways, and everyone's like, oh, and drives out of it, you know? It's like every time.
and she
And I'm
learns that
like,
here. She learns that by
just from doing it
throwing
so
dirt.
much.
Yeah.
And how do you teach that to a kid that grew up in stock cars and did karting? Karting, you don't want to slide at all, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, say Danica came up through karting. So when those big, heavy stock cars get loose, there's a foundation there that's limiting, right?
Yep.
Is my opinion. That I think a dirt foundation is just where it's at. So yeah, let's if you want to, let's jump in and do a lap.
Hey, I'm
We got helmets over there, Bob. You want to help her get down? We'll just cruise around.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Was Hailey gonna do a lap or two in that guy, or
What's that?
was Hailey gonna do a lap
Yeah.
or two in that guy?
I'll give her a ride before Hailey gets in it. Then Hailey can drive it.
Okay.
Hailey will
gotcha.
drive it last, just because in case it breaks it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We can do kind of like quarter trunks of the track with the drone.
Right.
Yeah, we can just hop around.
That turn that's pretty cool is down the hill there, where all the grass and it throws a big roost and all that. It's pretty cool. Is when we go down that hill.
Yeah.
Kind of jump down that hill looks cool, I think.
Yeah. It's scary being under there because you don't go that fast.
No.
It doesn't sound like you're going that fast when you hit it. So you're like,
Yeah.
you just hear a putter.
noise coming at you.
It's the pitch of the ramp, and why I did that is because in those demo areas, it's only 300-foot circle you get. That's all they give you.
Yeah.
So you literally would have to turn and go right at the ramp.
Yeah.
Like slide, turn, line up, and go rah. But this ramp where you land is 140 feet at 25 miles per hour. You go 140 feet.
Yeah.
Which is far for that slow.
Yeah.
So imagine hitting it at 35. You're gonna go like 200 feet.
You're gonna
And
launch.
so high.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't look high because you have all this in here. If you had a metal landing, like a little tech metal landing you had to land to, it would be gnarly. Like people would be standing there at the demo going, what? The truck would be it's like 5,000 pound piece of metal, you know?
Soaring through the air. So Keanu Reeves in Speed when he jumps the bus, it's not too imaginative.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you don't need a lot. So basically,
Yeah. The other
You'd
go over
hit.
55. that would not have turned out well.
and right when you land, you'd have to be on the rear brake, slide it, and turn and go because the area is that tight.
That's crazy.
You know?
That was insane. Coolest experience ever. Absolute coolest experience ever. And to do it with Brian Deegan. It was fun.
Hailey, you want to do a few rides? Or a few laps?
Yeah.
So they can get some shots.
I'm so excited. I've never done this before. I think he doesn't want me to drive it because he knows I'll never want to go back to the Pro Light if I drive this. And then all of a sudden our budget gets doubled. This thing's like seriously amazing. The best thing I've ever driven.
So what was the big difference between this and your other car?
Honestly, my car like hurts. Like that thing, like you land and your back is killing. Like I get out of that and you feel like you can't walk the next day. This thing is like landing on a cloud. It's amazing.
You get the shot?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's such a good call.
Ready? Jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, all said and done today. It was good. Got to shoot a bunch of stuff for USA Today and Toyota, a bunch of their media stuff. And it's cool just to give people the experience of what we do with off-road racing in the dirt. And I got to give one of the execs from Toyota a ride and hit the jump. And just, I'm sure, a cool experience for people that have never been able to do that. And Hailey got to drive, hammer the Pro Light, ended up jumping in and breaking the front wheel off the thing. It's still sitting out there, so we got to go get that thing back here somehow. And other than that, it was a good day. Everything was good. We got a lot of cool shots. It was fun. That's why we have these trucks, so we get to go mess around and do stuff like that. I think that's what separates us from, I guess, a lot of other people that don't get to do the fun stuff like we do, and they just are like focus on just circle track racing or whatever it is. We get to do a lot of other cool stuff, so that's what we're gonna show you guys and tell the story about.
So that's it for today. We're wrapping it up. I got to drive my dad's Pro 2 for the first time. Pretty cool. Subscribe to the Deegan 38 log.